Hi, I'm Rich Chylla, Autumn's immediate past chair, and I'm here to introduce you to the 2021 Better World Project Award finalists. As many of you know, the Better World Project highlights the global impact of research commercialization and the role that technology transfer plays in that process. More than 50 stories were submitted to the Better World Project last year and were narrowed down to 3 very worthy finalists for the award, which honors the work of the Tech Transfer Office. We're interviewing each set of finalists to help you to get to know them. Then it's up to you to vote for your favorite. So today, I'm here with Suzanne Armstrong, Acting Executive Director, WORLDiscoveries, and Patrick Tyrion, Senior Business Development Manager, WORLDiscoveries. Suzanne, Patrick, thanks for joining me today.
Hi, Rich. Thanks for having us.
So I really enjoyed reading the story about Azedra. So can you please tell me a little bit more about this innovation that you submitted to the Better World Project?
I'll be happy to. Azedra is a drug that's used for treatment of adults and adolescents age 12 and older with rare tumors of adrenal gland that cannot be surgically removed, have spread beyond the original tumor site, and require systemic anti-cancer therapy. This drug provides a solution to patients who have run out of options. You can say Azedra is a drug that gives hope to patients with rare adrenal cancer. Azedra is the first FDA drug approved for this use and as an orphan drug designation because it provides a treatment for a rare disease. This solution is a fruit of decades-long research and collaboration between our inventor, Dr. Duncan Hunter, and multiple industry partners.
Yeah, it's really an amazing story. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about the role the Tech Transfer Office played in the success. Tell us how you came to license the technology, licensing process, and sort of the role of the TTO played.
I'll be happy to pass this to my colleague Patrick, as he's been involved from the beginning with this technology.
This is a great example of how long and difficult it can be to take a project through the full development cycle from research and development to testing and final approval. This technology first came to our office in 1997. During this time, I was actually a chemistry student of Dr. Hunter's. And it's funny to think that while I was learning polymer chemistry in his class, that he was actually developing radiopharmaceuticals and patenting his invention. But I arrived back at Western 10 years later in 2007. And at this time, the technology had 3 patent families, which we managed through all the office actions. And it was licensed to a company called Molecular Insight Pharmaceuticals. They began clinical trials and later that year went public. 4 years later, in 2011, we had a major setback when Molecular Insight declared bankruptcy. And we were worried that the project was over. But then in 2013, Progenics Pharmaceuticals came in and acquired Molecular Insight and decided to finish the clinical trials. So as Dr. Hunter likes to describe it, it was like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So then finally in 2018, it was FDA approved. So our role throughout this whole process was to manage the 3 patent families right through to until they were issued, to license the technology multiple times through different partners as the technology changed hands, and really to manage the relationship with the companies, the business relationship in particular, so that the researchers could concentrate on what they do best, which is science and research.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's a lot of Phoenix stories in the world of tech transfer. What are your hopes for the future of Azedra?
So, as Suzanne said, Azedra treats patients that have rare adrenal cancers. So, there are estimated 650 to 2,600 new cases every year in the United States. And while this may not sound like a large number of people, this technology really represents a significant advancement in their lives because, surgery was one of the only options before this drug was available. And there are also many patients who surgery is not an option. So in this case, Azedra represents real hope. So in the future, we hope that Azedra continues to help these patients and that it becomes more readily available for other patients in other countries. We're very proud of the part that WORLDiscoveries played in bringing this to market. It's a great, the Zedra story is a great example of how universities can collaborate with industry partners and successfully bring research like this to the market for the good of society.
Yeah, it is. It is an amazing story. So, Suzanne, what does being a Better World Project finalist mean to University of Western Ontario?
Well, I have to say we are proud and humbled that our success story has been recognized by our Tech Transfer Association based on its relevance, impact, and collaboration value. Of course, it puts a spotlight on the value of the research that our researchers engage in, and it demonstrates that it takes a diverse team to advance technologies that make significant contribution to improving the lives of people globally. Our success story is a great example of how faculty and scientists at Western, in collaboration with their tech transfer office and industry partner, brought an idea from bench to Azedra on the shelves. It also really brings recognition to WORLDiscoveries for the work that we do as tech transfer professionals to support a better world through commercialization and academic research, and helps us to demonstrate our impact to the wider audience. So we are very grateful and thank you for that recognition.
Well, Suzanne and Patrick, I wanted to thank you both for joining us today and sharing the amazing story of Azedra. To my Autumn colleagues, don't forget to watch each of the 3 videos. Vote for your Better World Project Award winner at the link below. And if you want to be in the running next year, visit www.autumn.net/BWP to submit your tech transfer success story. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye-bye.